Hi guys. I'm here. I'm sorry I'm extra late. Um we're having a little technical difficulty because I'm an idiot and I have never been able to figure out, we have a power strip down here, but it's been connected to something else and I can never charge my phone while I'm doing this, which is a problem because sometimes it gets real low on energy. And I was like, I just don't know how to make this work. And so I had to have Randy come over here and basically like rearrange some things so that I can charge I feel like a new person now that my phone can charge while I'm doing this. I'm not good at things like puzzles like that. Like you take this thing out there and you take that out there and you put it, I sound like a moron, but it's true. I'm just terrible at it. I was like, you figure it out. I'm an idiot. Okay, so I'm so glad you all are here. Let me adjust the lighting. And yeah, welcome to my Monday night happy hour live stream. I want to say some hellos. Let's see. My Aunt Leslie is here. Hi, Aunt Leslie. Let's see. Also, another reason that I am like a little bit late sometimes is because I obsessively have to go out of my live stream before it starts to make sure that I have my Wi-Fi on. Remember that one time when I just wasn't on Wi-Fi? Yeah, we can't have that happen again. So I have OCD now and I'll like go back and like 7 times and be like, the Wi-Fi's on, the Wi-Fi's on. Yeah, it's on, it's on, it's on. Okay. Well, first of all, let me pour a drink. This is a very, very summery drink, okay? But I went to the liquor store and, well, I'll tell you that story in a second. But I had to be quick. I had to be really quick. And I can always count on this. This is the Fisher's Island Lemonade. It is 100% spiked, 100% spiked vodka and whiskey with natural juice and flavors, 9% ABV. It is one of my favorite drinks ever. It is summer in a can, and no, it's not summer, but we sure are gonna pretend it is. Everyone else here is acting like it's summer, so let's act like it's summer inside. Okay, thanks. Doesn't that just look refreshing? Don't you feel refreshed? Just looking at it, looks all frosty and lemonade-y. All right, shut up, Kate. Let's say some hellos. Kim McConnell, hi, Kate. I'm on my second drink to make up for last Friday. Yeah, you are, Kim. Yeah, you are. Laura J, hey, Kate. Tammy Croft is here. Bonnie is here. Lauren, of course, is here. Ray Thompson, hello from Mississippi. My first Kate live. That's what I thought. I don't know if I've seen Ray Thompson here before. From Mississippi. Wow. I don't think I know barely anyone from Mississippi. So thank you for representing the state. Bonnie said she's drinking a Belgian white brewed in nearby Belt, Montana. Well, that sounds like a delight. Monica LaFasto says hello from a very quiet Las Vegas. My parents are in Vegas too, so they're feeling ya. I feel like this light is a little, okay, whatever, it is what it is. Maricela Salas said, I'm on self-isolation because I got sick and the doctor sent me to total isolation in my room. Like staying home wasn't enough already. Oh my goodness, Maricela, I'm so sorry. I hope you watch all the Netflix and drink all the tea and just rest up. But that's a bummer. Kay Love, hi from Texas. Kate's lives are the highlight of my week. Kay, thank you. They're the highlight of my week too, having y'all here. Oh, Maricela said she got prescribed meds. I should be fine soon. Hopefully it bothers me that I took all precautions and just when I go grocery shopping, I got sick. I'm so sorry. Amy Dalton said, hey everyone, I worked a night shift last night, so this is a breakfast happy hour for me. What a treat. Better Off Red is here. Sarah, Better Off Red. Hi, squirrel friend. Sarah, what are you drinking? Do tell. Let's see. Catnip 4 is here. Good evening from New Jersey. Drinking tequila. Woo! Kim McConnell, Massachusetts, and hard cider. That sounds like a great combo. Okay. Michelle Kamek said she's made 2 live chats in a row. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. Sherry D, you look especially gorgeous tonight. Well, thank you, Sherry D. Thank you. Lauren is asking me if I have a snack. I think Lauren asked me that last time, and I didn't have a snack then either. Truth be told, the reason we don't have a damn thing in this apartment, and it's because I don't want to stand in line to go to the grocery store, and neither does Randy. And then we try to get delivery slots, and there are none to be found. So we're going to figure something out, or else we're going to be like super skinty, like Skinty McSkintons, just giving you just a very like broken doll, like clavicle bone situation while in isolation. Did I just spit at the screen? Sorry. Pia Salvaggio says, I'm quarantined and I love watching your channel. Thank you, Pia. Kinky Sweat is here. Yes. Alicia from Kinky Sweat. She's the best. If you haven't subscribed to her, what are you doing? Also, her and Better Off Red. Like, if you watch my channel and you aren't subscribed to them, I feel personally offended and I'm mad at you. Okay? You should feel shame and you should go and subscribe to them. Let's see. Marsha Woods is here. Also, Marsha Woods has a fabulous YouTube channel as well. Hey, pretty lady, sending you prayers for staying safe from Texas. Jenny said, I went to the store today and here in South Jersey, I saw like 6 New York cars in the lot. What? If I start sniffling, I will go find them. Exactly. Sorry, I'm just taking it all in here, folks. Stephanie said, sending all the love to my beloved NYC. Dim Sum Girl is here. Britt Clark! Britt Clark is here! Guys, have you seen my newest video? Because it came out yesterday. It is a collab with Britt Clark, who is fabulous. Lori Wilson sent me a super chat. You are amazing, and I really enjoy your content, Lori Wilson. Thank you so much. Britt Clark, if you haven't seen our collab, you need to watch it because it's great. It's top 5 products that make us youngish. Her video is amazing. She's got like awesome recommendations that I totally support. And plus she's just a delight. So please go watch that. Please subscribe to her. It was one of my more favorite collabs that I've ever done. It was also just a really fun idea, and it was her idea. Very creative. And also she was helping me to sell my merch and it worked. So thank you, Britt. Leslie Mills said she just subscribed to Britt Clark. Well, hey. Okay, let's see. Kinky Sweat said she saw both videos and they were fabulous or marvelous. Thank you, Alicia. Okay, so some things right off the bat. If you guys could please give this, I think my computer. Right off the bat. Oh, if you got. Sorry, I just hit the wrong button on my computer. Oh my God, I'm a mess. Hold on, I'm trying to turn my brightness down. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay. Flustered. If you could please like this this little live stream, that would be fantastic. Give me a thumbs up. I always have one thumbs down, at least one thumbs down, like 5 hours prior to every live stream. And I want to know who the asshole is that goes in and it's like, someone has a vendetta against my live streams. And they're going to give me a thumbs down. But thank you for the engagement because it really helps my channel. No, it actually really does. Thank you for the engagement, whoever you are. You're probably not watching because you hate this. So like this if you can. Also, I want to point out, learn this from Kinky Sweat. Sorry if you're getting tired of me saying it, but I do think some people find it helpful. If you want to support my channel and send me a super chat, no one has to do that. But if you want to, we love a super chat up in here, okay? But if you don't want YouTube to get their cut of it, which is 30%, you can always send what you would have sent, super chatted me. You can send that to my PayPal or my Venmo account, and I will still shout you out. I do my very best to shout you out because I get the notifications on my phone, so I can still let you know how grateful I am for that. Again, just glad you're here. Not something that needs to be done, only if you want to. And I'm going to put my, there, I just typed in my PayPal and Venmo account. Okay, so what are we missing here? Anna Marie Seipert says, love Kate, Britt, and Alicia. Subscribe now. And Better Off Red. Please do. Please do. Elizabeth Gallagher said, thumbs down, can't handle your magnificence. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Take that. Thumbs downs. So there. Lori Abercrombie said, hey, Kate, finishing making dinner. The heater broke today. Ooh, I'm sorry. Lori, can you get someone in there? It's not the time you want your heater to be breaking down, or your air conditioning, depending on where you are. Britt Clark is saying makeup dates. Okay, I got some people asking what's on my lips. So I broke out my Charlotte Tilbury. Guys, I need more of these lipsticks. Okay, need is the wrong word. I want more of these lipsticks. This is the only full size that I have, and it is, I don't know if this is limited edition. I will check and see, but this is Scarlet Spell. It was like a newer color a couple of months ago, and I'm not really a matte lipstick person across the board, but I love this formula. It's not drying, and it's like, you see me, I'm drinking. I'm having drinks and it's staying put. So anyway, yeah, it's like this really pretty, like sort of, well, scarlet. It's in the title, Scarlet Red shade. Wow, I'm really on top of it tonight. I'm also wearing the same eyeshadow or a couple live streams ago, which is, oh, please. Okay, thanks. I'm wearing this ColourPop shade in the shade Flying, it's the Super Shock Shadow in Flying Circus, which is really, really shimmery and pretty. And is the light okay? I don't know why I feel like it's not as good tonight. Okay, well, it is what it is. That's the theme of this, apparently. It is what it is, because I've said it twice. Okay, so Mary Farku said, so happy right now. You're the best distraction. Love, nurse at Lenox Hill. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mary. And thank you for all that you're doing. Truly. Oh, Britt Clark said, the lip color is gorge, but the real question is, what's the blush? The blush is, okay, my makeup's over here. Okay, I'm back. It is my color, they're both ColourPop, or this and the eyeshadow. This is ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Thumper, which looks like a clown color, but it's not. What can I say? It's nailing it to the ground. Okay, so I covered that, and that. Of course, we have our moderator tonight, which is Randy, who's my boyfriend. He's in the other room, so he doesn't get distracted by me talking while he's listening to me talking in his earbuds. Thank you to everyone who's new and turned out to a live stream. I know it's like, it's a weird thing. It's a weird format, is it not? So thank you for trying it out if it's your first time. Rappin' Ron. I have a bad feeling about someone named Rappin' Ron, but do you think drinking alcohol is the best during the end times? Yes, I do. That was a great question, Rappin' Ron. I'll be having another drink. Scrumptious. Marcia Wood said, is there anything? Oh, Geneva Yee sent me $10.21 on Venmo. Thank you, Geneva Yee. Also, that is a very specific amount, but I'm not mad at it. $10.21. Hey, Randy, you got a situation you need to handle? Yeah. Okay. He's on it. Everyone's saying, Randy, 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 Randy. Sorry, I don't know what I was saying. I'm gonna go back up. Oh, Marsha was saying, is there anything you can't make absolutely beautiful? The reason I felt the need to read that question is because, yes, today, you should have seen me on Marco Polo. I was giving you a full on, just like, I looked like a dude, or a very androgynous version of myself, but I was no makeup, with a trucker hat, a Bailey Sarian, like, oversized hoodie, some black sweatpants, and some biker boots. Because I'm not messing around over here in New York City, okay? So that's what I wore, and no joke, I went into McDonald's to get a coffee and some chicken nugs. McNugs. And the woman, I was standing like 12 feet away, and the woman was like, sir, I can take you next. And I was like, okay. It's fair. I mean, I looked like a dude. What else can I tell you? That's how my day began. And it's not the first time I've been called sir, okay? So don't get me started, because, yeah, people see the back of my head and they see a tall person, you know, with broad shoulders, and they, you know, sometimes think you're a sir. Kinky Sweat, a youngish sir. What's next? Audra at Home is here. Oh my God, guys, Audra at Home. We are just like star-studded tonight on this live stream. Audra at Home has a great YouTube channel. Please support her. She's fabulous. She's gorgeous. She's witty. She does really fun live streams. She said, thank you for talking about Marco Polo. It's making my life much easier. Guys, Marco Polo, if you have not gotten into it, you need to get into it. Run, do not walk. Someone is asking what my Venmo is. I'll retype it. So Marco Polo is the best. It is the best app. If people think it's just another version of FaceTime, oh, Cece, $20, buy yourself some food, girl. That's sad. This is sad. We're soups pathetic here tonight. No, but thank you so much. Thank you, C. I think it was CC, but it just said C, but CEE. Michelle Wong is like, get into Marco Polo. Me, am I drunk already? Me, Sarah Better Off Red, and Michelle Wong are like so hardcore into Marco Polo that we're unstoppable. We're an unstoppable force. It's so much fun. And the thing about Marco Polo that I think some people don't really understand is that it's like FaceTime, but like kind of the concept of texting, where, you know, you're texting someone and then you're having a conversation over text, and then you have to do something because, you know, life happens. You set your phone down, you can answer that text later. Generally, nobody's mad about it. They get it. They're like, it's okay, you stepped away. And you answer the text like 3 hours later. You can do the same thing with Marco Polo. It's like leaving a message, and then I can, you know, watch the video whenever I want. And then I can respond whenever I want. Or you can be live and you can be watching each other at the same time. It is so great. We love it. We're huge fans. I do a lot of my New York rants over Marco Polo. They can get pretty intense, not gonna lie. Oh, it was CC who Venmo'd me. Thank you, CC. Oh, Jenny said, I started getting HelloFresh and it's really awesome. I was actually surprised. Okay, see, that's another service. I mean, I don't want to be over here trying to sound like I'm trying to get some sponsorships, but also if HelloFresh and Marco Polo want to sponsor me, it's okay. I mean, you can if you want. But HelloFresh is also something I do because my friend is actually a rep, and I'm like, okay, I'll give it a whirl. I'll give it a whirl. What's that from? And it's kind of life-changing, especially now. Like, easy to make meals, calorie smart if you want. It comes to your door. You don't have to go stand in line at the store. Yada shmada bada. Get into it. Julie R said, I have no friends to Marco Polo. I don't know how to help you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help you. Surely there's someone. Guys, Kathy's Beauty Care chats. Oh, Janice sent me $10. Fun. She just said fun. Thank you, Janice. Over Venmo. Thank you. Kinky Sweat. Yada shmada bada. Kathy's Beauty Care chats is here. I love me some Kathy's Beauty Care chats. Also, I love the name of her channel. I just can't get enough of it. And because it's so cute. It's almost too cute. Makes me angry. And she has the most Southern accent I think I've ever heard. Where are you from, Kathy? Are you from Texas? I always forget. It is so intense. And I like literally can't tear my eyes or my ears away from it. From her. She also goes through, she does videos where she goes through not only her makeup empties, but her kitchen empties. And I could watch that shit all day long. I know it sounds weird, and it kind of is, but I am here for it. And I never miss one, ever. So, Dano says, Marco Polo has been a godsend in hanging out with my long distance and immunocompromised friends. It's so true. And guys, it's faux free though. It's faux free. Okay? Sherry Ford sent $50. Better late than never. Best part of my day. I believe it's Sherry Ford. It just sometimes says the first name. But I think it's Sherry Ford because Sherry Ford's my fairy godmother. I don't know if you guys know. Thank you so much, Sherry. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. Bonnie Nominson said, love it when we have other YouTubers on chat. Gotta check you ladies out. Yes, you do. You do. So I was on the subway today, and it is, I know you guys are hearing a lot in the news about New York City, and at this moment, I am essential to my job, okay? That's probably all gonna change, but as of today, I'm taking it day by day, okay? So I'm on the subway, and it's just getting really intense here, and really dark, and every day is different. Every day is worse, and I feel I try to like figure out, are there more crazy people out, or wait, I missed something. Hold on. Are there more crazy people out, or is it just because there's all the sane people except for essential workers? Is it because mostly sane people are in, and therefore all you're seeing is like the crazy people are highlighted? I don't know, but I'm here to tell you it's terrifying. And I was on the train today, and there were 3 people in the car, and there were 2 panhandlers, which is like, has just gotten crazier and crazier every year in New York City. Like now compared to 10 years ago, you can't go anywhere without at least one person like coming on and making an announcement and asking for money and all that stuff, which I do generally have empathy for, and it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. That being said, get the hell away from me and back it up. Back it up, 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 back it up. Okay, I am sorry. This whole situation you're in is destitute and horrible. However, you are 12 inches away from me. And so the first guy came on, and he made his announcement, like I said, like a foot away. So I like kind of dramatically like grabbed my bag and got up and like stood like 10 feet away. And then when he was done, I like dramatically put my bag back down and sat down where I was sitting. But then something happened that in my almost 15 years in New York City, I've never seen it, which is a pretty bold statement at this point. This guy came on the train. He was, homeless or a panhandler, and he was screaming. And he was, I don't know if he had MS. It was obviously some condition where he could not control his body, his muscles, and it was very upsetting. And he was literally like, I mean, I don't want to do an impression because I'm not trying to be offensive, but it literally, he could not control his body, and he was falling. I'm not even kidding, like falling everywhere and like just shaking, and he could barely walk. And I was like, of course this would happen to me. Like, I've never seen this, but then in a pandemic, I would be like one of the only people on a subway car where there's a person who can't control their movement and also might have the Rona. So I was just like folding myself up as small as I could. I was like my leg was like up on the seat, and I was just like this, just like, it's very difficult to make me small. So it's a lot of work, okay? But anyway, it was terrifying. That's all to say. And I'm sorry for that person, but I'm also like, scary, just really scary. Kimberly L. Ware said, Alicia, Teresa's dead, Michelle Long and Cate compare subway stories. That would be amazing. Dano said, I'm gonna need NYC to back it up from my girl Cate. She is a gem and we need her. Back it up, 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 back it up. There's actually a story to back it up, back it up, back it up, which I do think I need to tell at some point because it's one of my favorite stories, but it didn't come from nowhere.
Back it up, back it up, back it up is merch.
Oh, Randy's saying it's merch. Back it up, back it up, back up. So I have to tell the story so more people know what the story is, and then I'll make it into merch. Michelle Wong said, I have so many Subway stories. I mean, Michelle Wong, you know, she was here in the 90s, 2000s, right, Michelle? So like, you know, it's a different time then. I want to know, was anyone here in the 80s? Because that's what this shit feels like right now. It feels like the Wild West, honest to God. We're having lots of mask discussions, okay? I did say in my last live stream that while I have been a person who was trying to follow the rules of like, don't use masks if you're not sick because you don't want to take them from people who actually need them in hospitals and things like that. And I was very like adamant about that. As a person who has had to go out in order to work my job that's still open, I have kind of changed that around. And I do feel like gloves and a mask, I mean, I'm not going to take a hospital mask and use it, but like, I'm going to wear something, you know what I mean? Because just need a little protection. Everyone's saying they want a Subway story collab. That actually would be amazing. Michelle, Teresa, I don't think Teresa's here, but maybe we need to do that. Just scrolling up to see what y'all said. Okay. So moving on to something that's really important. Oh, so I want to read what someone just left a comment. Oh, art by Casey LH sent me $3.99. Sorry, it's not the Venmo. It's okay. Don't anyone apologize for anything. Whatever you have, even it's just yourself to give here at this chat, I am grateful. So thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Kinky Sweat said the most important thing is to not touch your face ever when outside, and the mask definitely helps with that. Yes, exactly. I'm like diligent about not, or I should say vigilant about not touching I know I just touched my face right there. I'm really, really careful about not touching my face, but also I like wash my hands right before this for like 30 seconds. So I was actually going to move on to, Rebel Junk said, I make fabric masks, very basic cotton. I'm on Insta. Okay. Good to know. Audrey at home said, that's typically easy for me. I'm a freak about not touching my face unless someone says, don't touch your face. I'm pretty good about not touching my face too. Just living in New York in general, like that's just how you get sick in general. So Catnip4 said, I was not a mask fan either, but changed my mind after I heard a very believable physician on TV say that it could reduce transmission. It could. So I think that's the thing. Like it's, you know, it's changing every day and we're learning about it. We're learning new things. And like, I guess I just feel like, you know, for me, if I am going out, it can't hurt as long as I'm not taking from hospitals. Guys, we have to talk about Tiger King. Okay. I know you want to talk about Tiger King, but more importantly, I want to talk about Tiger King. If you're not watching it, well, get on it, because it is, I've never seen anything like this show. I mean, it is like, we haven't finished it, okay? We have 2 episodes left. But it is just, what is even happening? Like, it's a never-ending story. It's just constant drama. And Joe Exotic is, I don't want to say he's endearing because he's also an asshat. But like, there's something so tragic that like, I don't know, there's something about him. There's just something about him. I don't know what else to say. That's not necessarily a good thing, but so, like I said, we haven't finished it, but I have a couple of things I want to talk about. And one of them is I was Marco Poloing with Sarah and Michelle. And Sarah, don't be mad at me, but Sarah was like, I was shocked when I found out that that wasn't Joe Exotic singing in his music videos. And I was like, Sarah, you are smart. You are one of the smartest people I know. I'm judging you because like, honestly, there is not, like, when he's singing in those music videos, it is so opposite from he has the most unacceptably hideous speaking voice and twang I've ever heard. I mean, it sounds like it's put on. And what does he say that we like to say? Oh, just wrote it.
Do you want me to do the voice and everything?
I don't think they can hear you well enough.
I mean, I'm here.
Okay, just do it. Just do it. He's gonna do it so I can get it in my head.
Okay. That bitch Carol Baskin.
That bitch Carol Baskin. That bitch Carol Baskin. But it's higher. It's like, it's more nasal. It's like, that bitch Carol Baskin. It's so, like, Carol Baskin, like, I'll never forget. And also the fact that they always have to say her whole name. They have to say Carol with Baskin. It's never just Carol. Like, they say Joe. People are like, Joe this, Joe that. No, you have to say Carol Baskin or it's not complete. So, what are we talking about? I feel like there are going to be some spoilers in here, but I'm okay with it because I know, I have an idea. It's obviously a true crime story, but these people are shady bitches. And first of all, going back to judging Sarah for thinking he was singing his own songs. Did anyone else think that? So you can make Sarah feel better because I just literally called her out. Because there is no way that this man with this incredibly unattractive nasal voce just sings, and he's got this really, really nice country voice, and it's like butter. Like, that wasn't a good impression. But you know what I mean? Like, he's got like I'm trying to think of a country singer that it sounds, I mean, this person sounds great. And as a singer, you can kind of tell the people who are talented and who aren't. Same with acting, same with dance. Like, if someone is questionable and you're like, I don't think they look like they can sing, you're probably right. They probably can't. Sarah, what is Sarah saying? Cate! We were just plain impressed at his voice of an angel. We don't know things. Well, I'll never let it go. Ever. How could you think that was his voice? Unacceptable. But then when he's singing over, like, he's at Travis's funeral and he's singing over just another person singing, like, what? So also letting people know that you actually can't sing at all. He can't even carry a tune. I'm sorry. I know this is not the main point of the show, but as a singer, I felt personally attacked. I was just like, no. Oh, Lauren, I'm sorry. Yeah, there are some spoilers. I already said one. Sorry. Karen K, can we discuss his eyeliner? I agree with Davis. Is it tattooed? Okay, so he's got a very, very thin navy eyeliner applied in his waterline. And that's a good question. Maybe it's permanent, but it's like, I can't, like, it's so specific. You know what I mean? Like navy, not even, I guess that's kind of 80s, right? It kind of makes sense. Also, side note, I feel like my hair color is a little bit Joe Exotic right now, which I kind of like, but I'm giving you a blonde Goldilocks situation with just like my natural hair color on the sides. Just saying. Ray Thompson said, I need Jamie French to do a Joe Exotic tutorial. Well, that's interesting you said that, because I was maybe thinking about that. Have you seen my Cersei video? They're exactly the same character. But no, it's a brilliant idea, actually. Okay. Scrolling up. Jenny with a Y said she thinks the eyeliner's tattooed because he had the eyeliner in prison even when his highlights were all grown out. Okay, good. I'm glad you did the work on that, Jenny with the Y. Thank you. Oh, whoever is doing, Sylvie said his voice sounds like Alan Jackson. I guess I can see that. Yeah. Yeah. What else did I want to say? Okay, so judging Sarah for the singing thing, Carol Baskin. Okay, let's talk about Carol Baskin. She is terrifying. And she honestly, I think she's one of the scariest people on the show, because she's so, like, there's sort of nothing behind her eyes. She's just dead. And she's always listening to her husband, Howard, and she's just like, no, like, cool as a cuke, just no expression, except when she does that really icky, nervous laugh at the end of everything she says. That to me is like a huge, I judge that. When people constantly have to like smile or laugh, even when they're talking about something deadly serious. Like, what was it she said? She was like talking about the thought that people thought she put her husband through a meat grinder or something. And she's like, I couldn't even put a hand through that, let alone a person. Just like dying about what she just said, like cracking herself up. And it's like, Carol, that's messed up. Like, you sound cray, girl. She's always laughing, always, about really inappropriate things. I just feel like it's very, I was saying this to Randy, it feels very Ted Bundy to me. Like, when I watch her, that's how Ted Bundy was. I feel like with all the documentary stuff I've watched on him, like, it's that sociopathic, just like trying to like manipulate people, seem like she's really calm, but then like she breaks out the personality and like tries to like make a joke out of it. Like, these people are crazy. They're so crazy. I'm going to laugh about it the entire time. No, Carol, you're crazy. You're crazy. Carol Baskin. Wait, I've missed a lot. Jerry Morrison said Carol Baskin definitely killed her husband. Meat grinder scene. We're really getting in the weeds. I've got to go up. Oh my gosh, Jenny with a Y. We need to talk about Doc Antle in the Britney Spears video. Okay, so did you know, I'm sorry if you guys don't watch Tiger King, but you're out of luck right now. Did you know that Doc Antle, he also crazy, but like crazy eyes in a different way, like too much in his eyes. Like he looks insane. He was the snake handler
No, the tiger handler.
Oh, the tiger handler for the VMAs. When?
2001. Yeah.
2001 Britney Spears VMA performance. He was the tiger handler. And there's a picture of Carol Baskin in the audience, like watching. Like they were everywhere. Lorianne Clark said, hello, excited to catch the live. I'm taking a hot bath with a glass of Pinot Grigio after a long day of remote learning with my 5 littles. Wow. You deserve that, girl. You deserve it. Wyatt edits. Y'all are so not selling me on the show. Why? I feel like I would be like putting this live stream down and watching it right now. No, don't do that. But no, I mean, you have to understand that it's absolute craziness and nonsense. This isn't Hamlet. We're watching just total chaos, and I'm going to say it, just white trashy McTrashinsons. And it's wow. It's wowzers. Also, I feel like I need to mention, Jenny, we're talking about the woman who lost her arm. Yes, that was tragic. I just find it really interesting. This whole culture, it is a culture of people down in Florida, Oklahoma, whatever, who are obsessed with big cats. Like it hadn't even occurred to me that they're like it's like a status symbol. And one of the most deeply upsetting people on the show is definitely Jeff Lowe, who we were introduced to last night. And I think he's actually the most evil person. I mean, it's hard to say because they're all batshit crazy. But he's another one. He's giving me a little bit of a Carol Baskin without the nervous laughter. Just like too calm. He's like just always trying to be like really cool. And he looks like he just got off a Harley Davidson. And like, he's just disgusting. He's disgusting. And who did you say should play him? Randy.
Wait, hang on. He's on Mad Men. He played Tony Stark's dad.
On Mad Men. John Slattery?
Yeah.
John Slattery. We decided. Anyway. So...
And then Stone Cold Steve Austin should play his little helper guy.
Stone Cold Steve Austin should play his little helper guy. Right, okay. We covered Carol. We covered Jeff Lowe. Also, like, best supporting actor, in my opinion, goes to the guy who ran Joe Exotic's campaign. Like, I can't even believe this person is real. He's the only person who talks sense, and he's so smart, and his comedic timing is so on point when he talks. I almost feel like I'm watching, like, a parody of what I'm watching. Like, he's brilliant. He's just brilliant. He talks about how being Joe Exotic's campaign manager, because he ran for president and governor of the, right? Yeah, I think so. When he talks about how it was like the worst time of his life being his campaign manager, and he's like, it was just awful. Awful. Just so you can see he's reliving it in his head about how terrible it was. And I just really appreciate his honesty. Like, he's not even trying to be like, it wasn't a great time. He's just like, it was awful. It was really bad. I really enjoy him. What's his name? I don't know, but I love him. Audrey at home said, you do realize Randy is your Mr. Wilson, right?
I think she means Wilson from Home Improvement, not Mr. Wilson.
Oh, Wilson from Home Improvement. Yeah, definitely.
At least I fucking hope so.
Jeff Lowe is evil. TSB Designs. Jeff Lowe is evil. He used to live in my town. He tried to start a zoo here and he got run out of town. Wow. Christian Milano said, I just don't understand how these animals are legally in captivity. It just seems so wrong on so many levels. Absolutely. But I mean, I guess it's legal down there. I just don't understand. And like, it is an upsetting thing to watch, especially, I mean, most people are animal lovers. I love animals. You know what I mean? So there's some things that are very, there are a lot of things that are really disturbing about that. Christian Milano said he worked at an ammunition store and Joe Exotic came in almost every day. That's where they met. Oh, yeah. I think she's talking about we're kind of, like getting in the weeds here, but my favorite character, the campaign manager kid, when he says he worked at Walmart and he met Joe Exotic selling him ammunition in the ammunition section. It was like, it's like someone wrote this. That is bananas. Okay. What else? Yeah, I feel like the show definitely has been wildly entertaining up to a point, just like shocking. And then, I don't know, these last couple episodes, I found myself not being entertained. Well, I was entertained, but I wasn't laughing. I was just disturbed. I mean, it's gotten really dark. It's crazy. And I also can't believe that like this man who was making a documentary, I think I have this right. Basically, like he just wanted to make a documentary about these people who own big cats. And then all this stuff just started unfolding and happening before his eyes, like on camera. And it's crazy. Lori Mick, I don't get why everyone likes the Tiger King. I watched half an episode and I could not stand it anymore. Noted. Okay. Jamie K. Jeff Lowe's mustache/beard combo gave him away as the bad guy. Yes. Okay. Those are kind of because we haven't finished it yet. So those are kind of my main takeaways, but mostly that bitch Carol Baskin. I just can't. I can't. Okay, so moving on to something completely different. We watched like an episode and a half, and then we were like, we needed a palate cleanser, and I guess we decided that the best palate cleanser would be Batman Dark Knight? Why can't I get the names right? Dark Knight?
Yeah, The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. I just want to say Dark Knight Rises. That's the third one. Because I've seen it many times. Randy's seen it many times. But we watched it again just because of what's happening of, Gotham and like how weird things feel here. We thought it'd be kind of interesting. And it is. It never disappoints. Do you guys like the Batman movies? It's like the only superhero movie that I love. Yes, Kinky Sweat with Heath Ledger, correct. It's the one with Maggie Gyllenhaal and Aaron Eckhart plays Two-Face, and it's so good. It's so good. I mean, I won't even go on about Heath Ledger because I feel like there's nothing else I can add to the conversation about him because saddies. But I just have to say, we watched the first one of that series. See, I'm so bad at the names. It's terrible. Batman Begins. That makes sense. And I really, really tried to get into Katie Holmes, but I can't, and I'm bored as hell. She's so just milquetoast. She's so milquetoast. And then Maggie Gyllenhaal saves the freaking day when she comes in and takes over that character, which also like confusing. That is just a completely different actress. But I love Maggie Gyllenhaal. She's giving me like a sexy vibe, but also like powerful, kind of quirky and different. I just love her. I I think that whole cast is incredible. And Aaron Eckhart, I feel like he's one of those actors. He plays Harvey Dent, who then becomes Two-Faced. And I feel like he's one of those actors, like, why don't more people, like, I feel like he's famous, but if you say his name, he's gonna be that person where people are like, oh wait, but who? And I don't get it, because he's such a great actor. He's really good looking. And I love him. I think he's phenomenal in that movie. And then you have Michael Caine, who just can't do anything wrong. Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Everyone say it with me. Michael Caine. That's how you say his name, okay? Which he's also giving you the most Cockney version of his accent I've ever heard. Now, I know we're not supposed to say Cockney anymore, but you know what I mean. Working class, probably not supposed to say that either. That sounds terrible too. What, British people in the room, what are we supposed to say? Anyway, he's so Cockney that he doesn't even pronounce the TH. Sarah just said, Michael K. He's so Cockney that I feel like if someone else did that, I would be judging, because I'm just like, that's a step too far, Michael. But like with him, it's like, well, I feel like he's the only person, one of the only people left who actually has that accent, and he owns it. And I'm like, well, whatever you do, just that's what you do, and I believe you. He's phenomenal. I have shared this before, and I'm going to share it again. I used to have an insane crush on Michael Caine. Okay? And it all stemmed from when I saw him, get ready, in The Muppets Christmas Carol, which is very disturbing, because quite possibly one of his most homely roles he's ever had, with like just like the fuzzy hair like sticking out of his bed cap, and just but I was like 8 when I saw it, and I think it was his accent. I was just like, you're judging me. I can tell you're judging me, but I was into it. And what can I say? I like weird people. What did I miss? His voice is perfect. Yes. Kinky Sweat said, every time I see Katie Holmes, I think of Dawson's Creek. Yeah, I didn't watch Dawson's Creek. That wasn't my jam. Oh, right. Jenny said, I think Katie Holmes turned down the role for the second movie because Tom wouldn't let her do it. And I didn't know that. Hoo-ha over here told me that when we were watching it. Because I was like, why didn't she do the second movie? He's like, because Tom Cruise wouldn't let her. Hey, listen, if you need something, you don't watch Tiger King, and you need something jaw-dropping to watch that you will never get over in your entire life, you need to watch the Scientology documentary on HBO. It's called Going Clear, and you might never recover. So anyway, that's a good one if you haven't caught it. Julie R. said, no judgments here. I like older men with accents. Fair enough. Oh my gosh, DeRitz said, remember him as Michael Caine, as a psychotherapist in Dressed to Kill. Yes, I saw that I can't remember if we saw it together. That's one of those.
Watched it. I think we rented it, or it was on streaming on Amazon.
Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. I loved it, but I also repressed it until this very moment in time. I don't know what that means. Catherine P sent me a $19.99 super chat. Thank you, Catherine P. Judy Tack said, agreed. Going Clear scared the crap out of me, and I can't stand Tom Cruise. Everyone thinks that you know, saying you aren't a Tom Cruise fan is an unpopular opinion, but I have to say that I'm pretty sure that's a popular opinion at this point, because every time I do an unpopular opinions, everyone says Tom Cruise. I mean, not everyone, but a lot of people. So I think that's just, yeah. Cece said very popular. I'm scrolling up to see what I missed. Oh, Lisa Barnett said, I like everything except Batman's voice. I do have to say, Christian Bale, I do love me some Christian Bale, but like his accent specifically in The Dark Knight is so extra that sometimes I can't take it seriously. And then after, especially after seeing, who's the comedian? Pete Holmes, who does the parodies of Batman. He sounds exactly like Christian Bale. And so now when I hear Christian Bale do the voice that I guess he kind of originated, it just sounds like he's impersonating Pete Holmes impersonating him. And it's a little distracting, quite frankly. Pete Holmes, no relation to Katie Holmes that I'm aware of. No. Evan Roach, Christian Bale in Newsies. Who remembers that? Evan, please. If you don't remember that, everyone's seen Newsies, right? It is the best. We watched it for the first time. Well, I've seen it a million times. Randy hadn't seen it. So we watched it like a month ago. Still holds up. Still holds up. Love me some Max Casella. I feel like he's my favorite in that movie. And Christian Bale's good too. His accent is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. But it's okay. It's okay because it has some of the best choreography, the best songs. It's so catchy. You just feel like your heart is singing when you watch Newsies. Ivy DeLuca said, I loved Tom Cruise when I was a kid. Then again, I also loved Mel Gibson and Johnny Depp. They all went cray. So disappointing. Yes. Yes, it is. We were just talking about how Johnny Depp, like, I love Johnny Depp, but what happened? What happened, Johnny? D. Davis said, I need food delivery ideas. I want it made already. Tiller and Hatch for crock pots. Any good? Love you, Kate. I love you too, D. Tiller and Hatch? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Can someone speak to some crock pots or some delivery services? I mentioned HelloFresh earlier, which is a great one. Serena Chu said, have you watched Knives Out? I finished Tiger King after you mentioned it last week. Yes, we saw Knives Out. I really, really wanted to like Knives Out. Actually, this is something that Michelle and Sarah and I have talked about, and we all agree. Like, Randy really liked it. I wasn't into it, and I was trying really hard, but I felt like it was like trying to be too many different things. Like the humor was going in a certain way, and it was really sort of like bizarre humor. And then it didn't stick to that. Then there would be some joke that didn't seem to align with the intention of the rest of the humor of the film. I don't know if I'm being clear about that, but it didn't seem like seamless to me. It seemed like it didn't know what it was entirely. People are very divided about Knives Out. Remember, I don't know what anyone's talking about.
That's a Mad Max reference.
Oh, okay. All right. Christian Bale in American Psycho. Yes. Evan Roach said yes. Amazing in American Psycho. Also, his Batman is I said this when we were watching it. I'm like, oh, he's basically Patrick Bateman when he's like doing the whole like millionaire playboy thing. Like he's essentially Patrick Bateman from American Psycho in Batman. But that's like his mask. That's not really who he is. There's so much more. Bonnie said, I would love Knives Out. I have a very bizarre sense of humor. I do too. I tried. I really tried. PD2K. Daniel Craig was good. I liked him in this better than him being Bone. Oh, Bond? What? Bond. I hope it's Bond. When was he Bone? Okay, sorry. Corrected. Bond, not Bone. I think I missed something up here. Elizabeth Schroeder said, just got home and washed the cooties off from... Oh, Leslie sent $10. Stay safe with a little rose. Thank you. Thank you for the Venmo or the PayPal, whichever it was. Thank you. Elizabeth Schroeder said she just got home and washed the cooties off from the hospital. Yes, thank you. Better Off Red said thank you for all you do. Catherine P just sent a $20 dancing pear. It's a vaudevillian pear, everyone. Yvonne Cusimano said, oh my God, Johnny Depp, Mel Gibson, Tom Cruise, Gary Busey, Randy Quaid, all crazy AF. That is correct. We loved them all. But you lost your damn minds. Okay. Karen K, this is a great question. A woman after my own heart. Where can I catch Stepford Wives? My library is closed. All right, listen. Stepford Wives, the original one, not the trash remake, because they're not the same at all. The original one from 1975 is very, very difficult to find. And I will just tell you that it is available on Tubi, which I believe is like a smart TV app, or on YouTube. Okay, just saying. Gotta go watch it. Ms. Robbie Lou, sorry, hit send too early. Is Lampy leaving a smoke stain on your picture? I don't think so. On my picture? Oh, I see what you're saying. No, that's just, I think that's just a shadow, but maybe I'm wrong. Lampy, guys, Lampy's gotta go, okay? And I know that's, don't come for me, but she is not well, okay? She's not well. I have to hit her repeatedly, like really hard, like abusively. I feel like I'm abusing my child for her to work, and sometimes she doesn't even respond to that. So I think that I think we have to find a new lamp. Helen H said, have you seen The Night Manager? I finally caught up with it on Amazon. Tom Hiddleston and Hugh Laurie. I started watching that and I didn't finish it for no good reason, because it was excellent. My mother asked me for like a year and a half straight, have you watched The Night Manager? Watch The Night Manager. If you don't have anything to do tonight, watch The Night Manager. Have you seen it? Tom Hiddleston, The Night Manager. I'm like, all right, I'm watching it. Evan Roach said, Kate, lamp abuse. I know, lamp abuse. I don't think she's gonna make it, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up. It works for that too. I'm gonna wrap it up because we are well over an hour. And Evan Roach said, Kate, if Lampy dies, you gotta make merch. I think you're right. I think Lampy's more known on my channel than I am. So anyway, I just wanted to thank you all for coming. This is a super fun chat. I am going to finish Tiger King. And sorry, I saw something weird on here. RIP Lampy merch. Okay. So back it up, merch. RIP Lampy merch. Also, I just want to say that you guys at this point know that I have merch, but I always link my merch link down below. Go check it out if you're... And I try to tell you about promo codes when they happen. So if you follow me on the gram, then I always update there if there's like a new 10% off promo code or whatever. So yeah, check that out. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you, because I'm doing this 3 times a week. So I'm doing it this Wednesday and this Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. Figure out what you're drinking, and we'll drink about it. We'll drink about whatever we want to. Okay, that's all. Bye.